and welcome into probably getting help from Uncle Sam or to your health or to whatever we want to talk about, because Social Security is so important. And we have one of our very favorite guests with us today, Dr. Kylle McKinney, who is the PR specialist for public relations for Social Security.
Yes.
So welcome back.
It's always a joy to be on your program.
I love it.
Thank you for having me.
And Kylle also is a pastor who does some of our reflections, and he does some of our very best ones. So we appreciate that as well.
Thank you so much.
There are a lot of questions out there, and people would like to know what is coming up with Social Security as we move forward.
Okay. Well, great. As you know, back in November of 2025, there was a cost of living adjustment announcement, and that cost of living adjustment is 2.8%. So that means basically, on average, the recipient is going to see a $56 increase per month in their benefits on the average. But so that's part of the process of the cost of living adjustment. Also, I want to mention some things going on because of the cost of living adjustment for 2026. The average monthly retirement check is going to be, for the year 2026, projected at $2,071 a month, the average monthly retirement check. The maximum for 2026 will be $4,152. Now, also Medicare. Medicare, of course, the premiums were announced to go up. And for the year 2026, it'll go from $185 in 2025 to $202.90 for 2026. So the Medicare Part B premium is going up to $202.90. That's normally deducted out of your Social Security check if you're drawing Social Security.
Right.
Now, what I want the audience to realize, if a person is not yet receiving Social Security benefits, then Medicare will actually charge them, or they'll be paying a premium on a quarterly basis. So that $202.90, they'll multiply that by 3, and that'll be the quarterly billing from Medicare until a person comes onto Social Security.
Okay.
But once they start drawing Social Security, it converts to a monthly premium that comes out of their check. And again, for the year 2026, that's $202.90 a month. Now, the other thing I want to mention also is, of course, the earliest a person can file for retirement with Social Security is 62. However, there are some, and let me also mention, if a person files at 62, they're going to see a reduction in benefits permanently. And for the most part, it's a 25% reduction. If a person's full retirement age is 66, they're expected to see a 25% reduction permanently. Or if their full retirement age is 67, which is, for anyone born 1960 or later, their reduction is going to be 30% permanent. Now, I want to say that some people, they file early, but they want to continue to work. They can do so, but they're under what's called an annual earnings limit, which means there's a certain amount in earnings they can make up to before it affects their Social Security benefit. Now, for the year 2025, the annual earnings limit, and I'm just going to read off what I have here, it's $23,400 annually they can make in earnings, which means for every $2 over that amount, we hold back $1 in benefits. For the year 2026, that's going to go up to $24,480. $24,480. And now, in the year that a person reaches their full retirement age, in that year, they can make a little bit more. And for this year, that amount is $62,160. And for every $3 over that amount, we're going to hold back $1 in benefits, and that's in the year that you reach. Now, it's going from $62,160 in 2025 to $65,160 in 2026. Okay, so it's going to go up by $3,000, and this is in the year that a person, reaches their full retirement age. Reaches that annual livings, that
the
annual
additional
earnings,
income after
exactly,
you're already
limit.
taking Social Security.
Now, what I want to point out is this earnings test ends the month that a person reaches their full retirement age. So basically, once the person reaches their full retirement age, then this all goes away. At that point, if they're still working, they can make as much as they want, and it will not affect their benefit. This is an earnings test. I want to point that out. This has nothing to do with pensions or investments or anything of that nature.
This is when you continue to work and it's earned income.
Yeah, and that's for anyone that files before their full retirement age. So if I wait the month of or up, or after my full retirement, then this has nothing to do with, the discussion at all. So the annual earnings limit numbers are going up, and I just mentioned that to you. The final thing I want to mention is, so a lot of changes are happening as far as customer service. And one big thing that I want the audience to realize is that effective January 2025, All services into Social Security are by appointment only. By appointment only. So
now, is that this year or is that starting in 26?
Oh no, that started this year, 2025.
This year?
Yes,
Whoa,
yeah.
okay.
So back in January 6th,
Okay.
2025 and onward, all services with Social Security are appointment focus only. So
Okay.
in
Okay.
other words, there's no walk-ins.
Good to know. Good to know.
This is nationwide. Now the only exceptions are if you're coming in for a direct deposit change or to get a benefit verification letter. Those are the only two exceptions where a person can walk into their local office. But everything else, Social Security card replacements, anything of that nature, filing for claims or any other business has to be by appointment only. They can call our toll-free number, the 800 number, 800-772-1213, to have the appointment set up that way, or they can call their local Social Security office. Now, there are some individuals that are computer savvy. They can go to our website, socialsecurity.gov, and they can also do a lot of business on the website, such as address changes and things of that nature by my Social Security account. But in all the cases, if they want to do any business with Social Security, please understand that they must now have an appointment nationwide. This is not just Montgomery or not just Alabama.
Okay.
This is nationwide, effective January of 2025 going forward.
Okay, that is good to know. And for those who might not know, how do you determine your full Social Security age, where you're not penalized?
Yes, to determine your full, you can visit our website again at socialsecurity.gov, and you can just plug in the search box full retirement age. But let me just mention that a person's full retirement age is based on the year of birth. So, for instance, anyone born between 1943 and 1954, their full retirement age is now 66. Anyone born 1960 or later, their full retirement is 67 years old. And when I say full retirement, by the way, I'm indicating you're getting back 100% in promised benefits based upon what you paid into Social Security. But again, to find out more information about that, they can visit our website, or you can call their toll-free number, our toll-free number, 800-772-1213.
Thank you so much, Kylie.
you.
I think this is, and give them a call, set up an appointment. Thank you so much for all the information. We'll have you back next week.
Thank you so much.
And thank you for being with us.